go more back to the luxury word. It's a little bit more luxurious. I think I like the Belvetti better, but this is a really, really refined, rounded off, easy entry Scotch. And I say entry in terms of if you don't like this, you probably don't like Scotch.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Right.
What's up, man?
It's been a busy week.
I've been socializing, out and about.
Yeah?
Keep busy. I need a day off.
Sounds like you need a drink.
Well, always.
Always, yeah. Socializing?
Yeah.
Who are you? I mean, you do it like heavy in small chunks, right?
Like every day. I went in the comic book store, met some buddies that hang out there. One of the owners, Brett, I haven't seen in ages. He was working. And then I went to lunch with John on Thursday. I went to visit some old coworkers on Saturday. I was here on Friday.
Freaking retired life, man. Stressing
I'm keeping busy.
Keep busy.
Keep busy.
Well, good for you, man.
Showers, all the tiles done on the inside of the shower. Still got the outside of the shower, but it's coming along. Making progress.
Living life, getting projects done. Nice. Welcome to the cave. I'm Tom.
I'm Derrick.
That's Derrick, and I think we got some good shit today.
Yeah?
Yeah, I just think so.
All right.
Yeah. So I'm kind of I'm invigorated. I got some things going on myself. I'm actually doing a whiskey tasting on Thursday.
Yeah?
So I think there's gonna be 9 people. So I've got 6 bottles laid out. We're gonna lay out some glasses. We're gonna do some blind tasting. Talk a little bit about the booze. It's a mostly bourbon, couple ryes in there, a couple high ryes. But it's a bourbon crowd.
You bringing the camera?
I might take some shots. I don't think we're gonna record it, but I might take some shots, what have you. I mean, I'll be mostly kind of doing hands-on.
Sure, you're working.
So, but we'll see if I can get some snap photos or what have you.
Cool.
I'm looking forward to the event. Looking forward to I wouldn't say I'm hosting because it's there, not here.
Sure,
but I'm hosting afar. Is that fair? Does that work?
yeah.
All right. But I did manage to slip something in though. So again, mostly bourbon crowd, right?
Yeah.
Everything falls under either bourbon, American rye, American whiskey. But one of them got some peated malt in it.
There you go.
So we'll see.
From the U.S.?
From the U.S.
Interesting.
Yes. So we'll probably throw that in last.
That could be a curveball.
Because it's gonna be a curveball.
Yeah.
I think I've got my order set, and soft to bold. There's a Booker's in the mix.
Oh, cool. There you go. That's good.
Some good stuff in there.
Yeah, I was giving out peated Scotch recommendations on Saturday.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What'd you recommend?
So I mean, they would say they like the Lagerbohlen. So like I was going, okay, well you got the Budenhaven, you got the Kilhoman, you got those ones.
The Freuds?
No, second shelf up.
I'm gonna say you wouldn't.
No, third Ardbegs. I really struggle with the names,
Ardbeg.
but those are the recommendations I gave kind of off the bat.
Those are always fun. I love to be in a liquor store and to have somebody. I mean, just to come up to you and say, "Well, what do you recommend for this?" Right? I mean, I know you and I both love being in that scenario, but somebody asking us about peated whiskey, man, that's like the holy grail of questions inside a liquor store, right? So we live for.
Yeah. So do you have got something new for the cave?
I do.
What do you got?
I do. So first one I'm going to bring out was kind of a. So we just had the lottery here in the state of New Hampshire.
Yep.
So a lot of the allocated stuff kind of goes through the lottery. So that was just kind of finished off. Now they're announcing winners, yada, yada, yada. This one came out as a lottery was kind of happening, and I'm really surprised it didn't get thrown into the lottery. So this kind of became one of the, beat 'em up with the liquor store kind of bottles.
Just drawing on someone to show you where it is.
But I managed to get a couple. I got one for the cave, and I got one for the cigar lounge in North Conway. So we've got both bases covered. This is the sawed off the Jack Daniel's Heritage Barrel. This is their toasted.
Okay.
So I'm a fan. So when it comes to bourbon, for some reason I just seem to be a sucker for that toasted name. The Elijah Craig Toasted Barrel is one of my favorite bourbons.
Mm-hmm.
The Penelope toasted. So anytime any of those are just throwing that toasted verbiage at me, I'm just a sucker for it. So Harry, I'm a sucker for another one. Jack Daniel's has always been relatively an easy drink. I'm not a huge Jack fan in general, but the higher up you go in Jack stuff, more I really
That's
like it.
It's really quite good.
So the Frank Sinatra bottle,
Yep.
we both love that. That's a divine Jack Daniels right there. So never had it, never tried it, but cool. Maybe we'll do a video on this one.
All right. So, I don't know. You said the last time you bought a Jack Daniels in here. We haven't done that video yet.
Listen, man, get in line. Get in line. I mean, all these bottles are just fighting to get a video in. Get in line.
All right.
So we'll see, but excited about that. The other one is kind of a bit of a shocker that it's new to the cave. I would think anybody that knows anything about whiskey would come into here and just assume that I got like 10 of these stashed in a cabinet somewhere. And I don't. It's not because I've never had it, and it's not necessarily because it's new to me, because every time I find one, I bring it up to the cigar lounge.
Yep, very popular up there.
Yes. So it's definitely one of those, people come into the cigar lounge and they look at, some of the selection on the whiskey shelf and they're like, oh, I can't believe you have that. I can't believe you have that. So some of that stuff is more important to them, quite honestly, than it is to me.
Yep.
So, but this is the Weller 12.
I don't even know if I even had one.
You might not have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, admittedly, Scotch guys. I mean, this is a wheated bourbon. Some in the whiskey world might even call it a poor man's pappy.
Yep.
But they're very popular. They're hard to get. Obviously, coming out of Buffalo Trace. Anything coming out of Buffalo Trace is, again,
sought after
beating people up in the line at the liquor store kind of stuff. But I did manage to get my hands on one of these at retail down in Mass, so I was pretty stoked about that. And so this one's actually going to stay in the cave.
Cool.
Instead of because anything I get in Mass cannot go to the lounge. It's got to stay here in the cave.
Right.
So that's the only way we're going to get one of these. So we'll crack this one time too. I've obviously had this. It's a wheated bourbon. It's good.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's worth beating people.
A certain level of hype there.
Certain level of hype.
Yeah.
But it does attract an audience when it sits on the shelf. So that's what's new to the cave.
That's what's new to the cave. So, my calendar tells me that you got a special day coming up.
I do.
Getting officially another year older here this week.
Yeah, I got a couple more days of not being older, I guess.
Yeah. So you want to? So what would you pull off the shelf for a birthday drink?
Ooh, good question.
Want to have a little toast here? A little pre-birthday celebration?
I wasn't thinking about that in a couple more days, but my arm can be twisted to, a day early.
So is there something here that, like, when you think about your birthday, that's connectivity to it?
Well, I mean, if you're talking connectivity, I mean, we got a lot of history of decent stuff, but
or just something you want to try. I'm giving him his own whiskey for his birthday.
Seriously, I know, right? Such a great friend you are. Where can you find friends like this? I'm staring around. I'm looking at some stuff that I've had. I've yet to open. The Writer's Tears Cast Strength has been sitting in that box. I'm staring at. You got Cast Strength Angel's Envy, which I've never opened. Although I got this one up here too. I don't know if I'll ever open that one. That's the last box they made in the box.
Yeah, that was a pretty box.
They don't make it with the box anymore. That Dalmar over there.
Yep.
That's that $400 Dalmar I picked up in Virginia.
So the first thing that came to my mind, what you might have picked from more of a nostalgic standpoint, would have been this again.
I do love that bottle. I really do love that bottle. But I'm going to go different. I'm going to do something I've never had before.
All right.
I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to crack what's behind you.
There's a lot behind me.
The Angel's Envy.
Okay. A different one.
Yeah. Let's do this. So this is part of their cellar collection. This is definitely one of those I got hooked on a sexy box.
Yeah, no, it's pretty.
So this is Angel's Envy Rye, finished in French oak and Añejo Tequila Barrels.
Oh, you're singing my song here.
I know. That's where it's at right now. So, fucking happy birthday to me.
Want me to pour it?
Yeah. Think I'm doing the work for my damn birthday.
All right.
Oh yeah, another lap around the sun.
Yeah.
Not getting any younger, but
you're still not 50 yet.
That's true. I'll always be younger than you.
Yes.
Always have that on you. So what do you expect with this? I think I might expect a little bit of a licorice, but we'll see.
Yeah, I would expect between those finishes some real sweetness. But it could be like a sweet and hot with the rye. You know, it could be like a cinnamon pepper kind of thing.
Yeah, so the rye, you should be getting some cinnamon, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then tequila obviously should round it off, but we'll see how it kind of really alters a typical cinnamon profile. They're the original Angel's Envy rye that was finished in the rum.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that just did wonders. Matter of fact, I could probably put Angel's Envy really
On the map?
on the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really took them off. I mean, all this stuff's pretty good, but that bottle was just a very, very unique bottle.
And kind of the season seems to make sense too, because at least for this, bringing this one out, because we tend to do a lot more Angel's Envy around the holiday season.
Well, the rum finish is Christmas in a bottle.
Yeah.
That's what we call that
But
bottle here. Christmas
because
in a
of
bottle.
that, it has a connotation with kind of the holiday season,
Yeah.
at least for me.
Well, I know it's going to be good because there's no whiskey like birthday whiskey. So. Like a peppery cinnamon?
Yeah, I get the rye, maybe a little proof.
And there is a I think
Sweet undertones.
maybe mine screwed me, but I am getting a little bit of a black licorice on the nose.
Yep. I'll give you that. Which I really don't like black licorice. I hope it doesn't taste like that.
I've always liked
No,
black.
I've always hated it.
I'm the guy that eats the black jelly beans. You can leave them all for me. We're fine.
I would like throw all the rest of them up if they come.
Thumbs up or thumbs down on black jelly beans. Come
Down.
on, be with me. Be with
Down.
me here.
I'm a Twizzler kind of guy when it comes to licorice.
Well, I like them. The regular traditional Twizzler too. But all right, happy birthday to me.
Oh.
That's good.
That was very good.
That's damn good.
I think
it's got a little proof to it too. What is this?
I think the finish.
104.2.
Yeah, it feels like a little proof to it. The finish definitely like cuts all any of the rye edges right off of it.
Yeah, but I think you still know it's a rye.
Oh yeah,
I think,
but it's not quite as sharp and it's sweet. A little sweet on the end.
A little
of the finish.
sweet, and I think for the most part it carries that nose right over to the finish.
Mm-hmm.
I do think the peppery cinnamon, and again, it's not an abundance of black licorice, but there's a little bit of black licorice or just like sweet undertone.
So for me, this is
really
this isn't necessarily holiday season, but this is winter.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little flask of this, when you're on the ski mountain.
We had Halloween.
Cool, Halloween's good, but I also like little nip in the Halloween coat and then in the ski jacket going up the lift. This would be perfect.
I'm actually picking up more of the black licorice now, in a good way. I forget what other bottle that I had that was finished in. It was a rye finished in tequila, and I recall getting black licorice on that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I just assumed that
you make that connection
I
again.
would make that connection again. This is a really, really well done bottle, and I'm good. I'm glad because I paid a really, really lot of money for that. I forget what I paid for it, but it was like $250, $280, somewhere in that market.
It's always disappointing when you spend over $200 and you go, "Oh, this is not very good."
Or you just didn't have a wow moment.
Yeah.
Right? I don't mind the money so much, obviously to a point, but I want the occasion, I want the memory, and I want the wow moment.
Mm-hmm.
So, if we can put that together, then the money is not that big of a deal anymore.
Here's to your almost birthday.
I appreciate this, but I guess we're gonna have to set this aside.
I said, set this aside for
post production.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is definitely an occasion bottle.
It's rich and proofy, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this is this is a bottle to make memories with.
This is really good. Yeah, this is not a miss at all. All right, good pick on me. I'm not going to complain. But we'll put it away for another day. The hell? Oh, there it is. Got to go in and down. Sitting here like
You don't want it to fall out.
it came out of here, right?
All right, so what's on the docket for tonight?
We're going to be drinking something nice again. Back-to-back niceties. So Macallan.
Yep.
You've had many of Macallan.
I have.
They've come out.
I enjoy them.
So you can't really go wrong with Macallan. It is the luxury brand of Scotch. Is that fair?
It is the designer brand of Scotch.
Okay, I like that. Designer brand of Scotch. This is not their core line. This is from their Harmony collection. I've got a few from their Harmony collection.
No, last time we had was good.
Yep. But there's a little backstory to this bottle, at least for me personally. And I touched base on this, I don't know how many videos ago.
When we originally kind of
introduced it. Correct. So the short version of the story is essentially we traded a 1998 Ford Ranger
for this bottle of Scotch.
That's a short story.
All right.
The Ranger was a friend of my father's, who my father took care of in his old age.
Mm-hmm.
They lived in a complex, and he was getting to a point where he couldn't quite take care of himself. And my father kind of took the bull by the horn and made sure he got where he needed to go. Yada yada yada. Within his passing, that my father organized his funeral and things of such, and within that, my father inherited a 1998 Ford Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
Not that my father needed a vehicle, but it was a low mileage truck. It was in great shape.
Yep.
And again, we're going at this point. We're
15 years ago.
Yeah,
it's been sitting around the car. It's been in the driveway for a long time.
For a long time. So, but again, great little Home Depot runner. Mm-hmm. I mean, it didn't get a lot. We didn't put a lot of miles on it. We barely ever used it, but when it was there, it was like, we just got the pickup. It was great for getting a Christmas tree.
Yeah,
just throwing it back. So, but the truck always had a little bit of meaning because of how it was acquired.
Yep.
Right, a little sentimental from that perspective. Fast forward, we didn't drive it enough, so it's like every time we did need it, it needed a little something. Nothing ever big. It was always just a couple $100 there and a couple of $100 there, and finally it just became more of a lawn ornament. So we ended up, and this isn't really a technical trade, but somebody ended up giving us a few $100.
Mm-hmm. Took
the truck away. It was more of a convenience transaction.
Sure.
Probably could have got a little bit more for it, but sometimes it's just easier to just come get it.
Yep.
So the truck, obviously in my parents' name, they decided to just basically take that fund. My mother went out and found this bottle at a liquor store and gifted it to me. Just for being a great son. I mean, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, no,
right?
That's good.
So a long way to say, Bill was the original owner's name. He did buy the truck new, so I will toast this to Bill.
This is the appreciation of a 1998 Ford Ranger.
Yeah. So yeah, here we go. Let's get a couple of glasses.
All
this
right.
is the Macallan Harmony Collection, Vibrant Oak. So supposed to be high in vanilla notes. Natural color. So Macallan doesn't use any coloring in any of their products.
Good.
So, and these, one thing I hate about Macallan is opening these damn things. I should have done this that actually was
Usually
easy.
they twist okay. It's got like a half
They
twist.
got
on
a
the
little
cork.
unique little safety.
Yep. That, at first glance, that appears lighter than most Macallan.
Well, I don't think this has a sherry finish. I think this is just straight oak. But give me a second and I'll...
their typical recipe is everything is in cherry.
I know that.
That's their
But
core.
I think their Harmony collection, they're doing a lot of different things here. So they're calling it Vibrant Oak. And their little flavor wheel here, where they're highlighting vanilla, which that's oak characteristic. So we're expected to get intense vanilla bean on the nose, sweet sherbet, so all those light vanilla ice cream, sponge cake. Same thing on the palate. And same thing on the finish, medium sweet with lingering vanilla.
So I'm thinking that's probably bourbon barrels. Or they may not tell us.
No, and just American oak, which is
typically a bourbon barrel.
Let's be real. So yeah, Macallan, actually one of the first legal scotches since they changed the law in Scotland in order to actually have a distiller's license. Because before that, there was a lot of, just like America.
Was it like monks before that?
No, it was, what was the date like? Early 1800s. I think Macallan was 1820s.
Yeah, but they've been distilling.
I'm not saying they were distilling before that.
Yeah.
I'm just, no different than here in the States, right?
They weren't collecting taxes on it yet.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. They were running NASCARs.
Is it the Shetland pony that you're talking about in the 1800s?
No. Hey, we should do a video on this. The story of how NASCAR gets.
No, I get that.
Oh, okay.
But that was Prohibition.
Yes.
This was way before they had cars. So
no question.
It would have been ponies.
Yes, it would have been ponies. Yes. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm the slow one here. My bad.
I don't know if I would call this vanilla, but
it's vanilla-ish. Vanilla adjacent.
Yeah, but it does have a very distinctive nose.
I'll go sherbet though.
Yeah.
Sherbet ice cream.
Sweet cream.
Yeah. Although sherbet ice cream, is that such a thing? Just sherbet.
Technically ice cream.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose you could have like a swirl. Like vanilla ice cream and orange swirl in it. Yeah.
I'm going to stick with the sherbet.
Yeah, that's totally bourbon barrels.
It is totally bourbon barrel. 100%. Yeah, it's not nothing sherry going on here at all.
Light, crisp, slightly sweet flavors, rounded kind of finish. It's got some body to the finish.
Yes.
So last Saturday I went to a little dinner party and I brought a bottle of the Belvini First Fill.
Yep.
Pretty similar.
Okay, I would say that this is. I'm gonna, I guess, go more back to the luxury word. It's a little bit more luxurious. I think I like the Belvini better, but this is a really, really refined, rounded off, easy entry Scotch. And I say entry in terms of if you don't like this, you probably don't like Scotch.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Right. There's nothing here for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's very approachable. There's nothing offensive about it. It's elegantly delicate.
But it does have like some viscosity to it. The edges are a little rounded.
Well, it does have all that Macallan like richness.
Yeah. Not saying it's the same, but there are a lot. To me, they're in the flavor profile. There's some similarities there.
So yeah, I think this was a $200 bottle. So we're in theme of drinking some pricey stuff.
Yeah. It's nice and leggy too. That's the viscosity. Yeah, I think that you would, even if you maybe said you didn't really even like whiskey, I didn't tell you what this was and just gave you a little sip of it, you'd probably like it.
Especially, and I hate to go down this wormhole, but if this was on ice and you didn't drink whiskey, then I mean this is.
Oh sure, or even if it was just in the freezer.
In the freezer,
just really chilled.
Yes.
Maybe a little too easy drinking.
Yes.
You could blow through the bottle pretty quickly.
Yes.
Regular like 86.
No, I think it was a little more than that. 88.4. So
I'm not gonna be able to distinguish between 2%.
No, I'll give you that, I guess. Well, actually, you know what? Now that I read this, it does say matured in sherry seasoned American oak casks. I don't.
What the hell does that even mean?
That's a great question.
Did they put some sherry in it first? Like swish it around inside the barrel?
So they brought the American oak. We're going to call it a bourbon barrel, right? And seasoned it in sherry.
So let the sherry sit in it for a month?
Sure. And then put this in it.
Okay.
That's how I would.
I could definitely see them doing that. That's right up their alley.
It is up their alley.
Yeah.
I mean, they use sherry for everything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, before.
But I don't get sherry. Like if I get
not intense sherry.
No, if I get any characteristics of sherry out of this, it's the viscosity, it's the thickness.
Yes. And it is a little sweet. It's got some subtle fruit notes.
Yeah, you get that out of a bourbon barrel too.
You can, but they're also maybe. So probably the difference between this and the first fill from the Belvini is the Belvini's a little sharper.
Yes, 100%.
You know, this is much mellower.
Yes, if you're looking for elegance, this
yes. So like dessert whiskey,
yes,
great at the end of the meal.
100%. Where we would probably prefer the Belvini on more of a routine basis.
Well, that actually,
regardless of the cost differential,
it's better without food.
Yes.
So I had it after having some champagne and some white wine, so some sweeter things, and it made it tartar, sour. So it's better, I think, staying alone than with food, say.
Okay. But yeah, it's a good bottle, and it met expectations.
Yeah. So if you wanted to give it a grade, you know, I'd definitely B plus.
I would say B plus. I think at a $200 price point,
be hard pressed to buy it very often.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's an interesting point. I like it. So would you buy it again?
I wouldn't say I wouldn't buy it again because I potentially could. If I was gifting this to somebody or bringing this to somebody for a special occasion or, you know.
Yeah, especially if they weren't a huge whiskey drinker.
Exactly
what
what
I was perfect
going
kind
with
of special
yes.
bottle to bring.
And, you know, let's face it. You just said it, designer label, right? It carries that image.
Yeah.
I'm bringing a bottle of Macallan.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. That's good.
I might have drove up in a Pinto or a beat-up Escort, but we're drinking Macallan.
How old do you got to be watching this to know what a Pinto is?
Well, currently my age.
Well, even you were pretty young when Pintos were actually on the road.
Well, that's fair, but, you know, as a car buff, I knew not to rear end one, you know.
My uncle used to have one.
Really?
Yeah.
I had a buddy in college. He got me good, and I know I can't believe I'm the only sucker to fall for this. So we're sitting in an apartment. We're young, right? Doing shit we probably shouldn't do, whatever. And you know, we're sitting there. He's like, "Oh, I gotta go to the store. Whatever. You want to go for a ride in my Vette?" And I'm like, "You got a Vette? Yeah,
I know where this is going.
I'll go for a ride in your Vette.
Yeah.
Look at outside. It's a Chevette.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a 3-speed, no air conditioner. I mean, nothing, no bones, Chevette.
Yeah. Those were very popular where I grew up.
Yes, they were. Yeah. So that was my ride in a Vette. So, but yeah, son of a bitch. I mean, I can't believe I fell for that. So, whatever.
That just brings me back to high school. That was a popular line in high school.
Yeah. Now, one episode, maybe we'll talk about the cars of yesterday that we have. You know, now we're both getting older. You had a birthday recently. I had a birthday or a couple of days. Same thing. Whatever. You get to a certain age, you just stop counting.
I've owned 2 cars in the last 20 years.
You don't freaking go anywhere,
and it's the same one. Just a newer version of it. So I'm not gonna have a lot of conversation about cars.
If it wasn't for whiskey, what character would you have? I mean, you're just.
I'm a total geek.
Yes, yes, you are. Yes, you are. How the hell did we meet again?
To come take your money playing poker.
Oh no, that's not how it works.
That's not how it works.
That's not how it works. All right, we're gonna run out of time in this episode. So I will say this: by the time this airs, should be about Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. So we got some football. I forget who I'm rooting for. Thanksgiving's late this year. It's really throwing me off.
It's a small window now between Thanksgiving and Christmas. Things are going to get busy fast.
Yeah, but it's week 12 in the NFL is Thanksgiving week. And it's not this week. Week 13.
No, it's week 12. We just had week 11, didn't we?
We're going into week 12.
We're going into week 12. All right.
So
that was the week before.
By the time you watch this video, we're going into week 13.
Yeah.
But right now, in this very moment, we're going to week 12. And historically, Thanksgiving games are week 12. So this is like the clock change for us. We're all messed up.
Yes.
So, but anyway, enjoy Thanksgiving. Enjoy the turkey. Enjoy your freaking nap during halftime. I'm Tom.
I'm Derrick.
That's Derrick. Thanks for coming to the cave.
Thanks for coming.
We'll see you next time. Technically, that is a finished bourbon. Now, let's go into technicalities, which I got somebody out there yelling at me right now, like, well, that's Jack Daniels, that's not bourbon. I feel the camera just screaming at me. Right? Jack Daniels can legally be defined as bourbon. It meets all the legal definitions of bourbon.